Hey, welcome to our 20th anniversary video. We're still alive. We still love each other. We love Jesus. You think it's tough being the president of the United States? You should be a church planter. 20 years ago, '06, we moved from Vancouver, Washington, actually Richfield, to plant Heart of the City Church in the Promised Land. And this is where it all began. Our first gathering was right in this living room, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I was laughing because I was thinking about when we moved here and we're busy moving in, doing all the things. That was in June, and we were planning our first gathering. And we didn't know long-term church planning around the same time as our wedding anniversary. And so that first year, when we were planning our first gathering, we actually forgot about our anniversary. And it was July 7th, and we were at the house doing all the things, getting ready. Right, and I remembered, like at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you were gone, Jamie's still pretty young, and I'm like, girl, you're going on our anniversary date with us. You remember that?
Yeah,
Downtown.
I love it.
So we didn't
Jamie
miss
was
our-
like in 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Seth was going into 9th.
freshman.
I was delayed in coming because I still had to finish All Stars
you
for my
were.
baseball season.
That's where you were. You weren't even
before
here.
I came over.
First
to,
year
to
of
be
middle
with you
school, first year of high school.
That's it.
Seth had like,
AKA miserable.
Seth had hair down to like right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
See what church planting does?
which like wasn't acceptable in baseball North Idaho culture at all.
Right. Because it's so hard to find a building. We would learn that over the years. We decided to have our first gathering here. We're like, why not? You know, we probably have enough space
Right.
in our living room to have our first gathering.
And-
invited our neighbors and our family, you know, all the things, counting the dogs and the kids.
Even babies in the belly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of it counts.
Our youth group was me and Seth and our cousin.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I think you guys were meeting in this room when you got the phone call that I lit a firework off.
For
in
sure we
a
were
Lake
meeting
City
here.
High School
Yes.
gym, and that I was getting suspended.
Yes.
Yeah,
With
so
leaders, you have a leader meeting.
We're trying to
Yeah.
have a leader meeting, one of our first leader
To show
meetings.
our legitimacy, like we're
Yeah.
good leaders, we're good
Good
parents.
leaders,
Good
good
church
parents.
parents.
Get a call from security at Lake City. I need you to come down here. Go down there, security. My son's there, big, hoot owls, white skin. And during a basketball game, he lit a firework and got expelled.
Suspended.
Suspended. Got suspended for 3 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great
start.
parenting.
We started
Yeah,
really
we
strong.
started strong.
So we did our first gathering here with all the people that we could collect, get to come, and it was packed.
Ah,
And we're like, we got to be serious. Like, we can't do our house.
I
We did our
love-
house once.
Yeah, I left that week and went and begged where you're going to hopefully see in a few minutes where our second gathering
Yeah.
was. So we met one time at our house
Yeah.
and it was packed. And I came down here and begged the lady,
Yes.
really sweet lady,
Sweet lady.
that could we ever use this facility? And like Rating was saying, we used a classroom and then they allowed us, we grew, and then they allowed us to move into the gym. And this was July in
06?
06, and we grew right here
Yeah, all
for
summer.
3 months, July, August, and maybe
Through
into
Labor Day.
September.
No, it was just Labor,
Labor Day?
'Cause then there was a church meeting here.
Yeah, and then we had to go to our next stop, which we're getting ready to take
Yeah.
you, Fernand Elementary. This is all the first year.
But what was so beautiful, we decided at this location we were going to have our first back to school outreach was at this location. So right through those doors there in the parking lot, we did what we could with the 25 people that were coming to our church. So I think we were able to get like 50 backpacks, school supplies, and did our first back to school outreach. And that's where Mindy and Sean Sizemore came. And actually, Mindy gave her heart to the Lord here at
Was
this
it?
facility.
Zach Coleman was
Yeah.
here. He was about this
Right,
big.
he was about that big, right?
Sam Miller lived across
Lived
the
across
road.
the street. Him and his brother.
He joined our worship team. It's crazy
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, it was a really special summer.
I'm so thankful for 15th
Yes. Yeah.
Harding Family Center.
Yeah.
It was a huge
Good memories
blessing.
there.
One weekend at our house, and then about 2 months or so
Yeah.
at 15th Street Harding Family Center, and then I had to go beg the educational place. Where can we go? They gave us 9 months
Right.
here at Fernand Elementary, and it was pretty ghetto. We met in the cafeteria, and oh, this was our grand
Oh,
opening.
you bet.
Grand
100%.
opening.
This
Guess
is where We're
what?
going to say, ta-da, we're here.
We put flyers all together and we didn't put a date on it. We were mom and pop and we were admin, and creative department and stampers and Vernon Elementary, but we're very thankful. 9 months.
We grew.
9 months.
grew.
Yeah, grew.
We said, I can't believe you're coming to church today.
Yeah.
But we're glad you're here.
We're very glad. Great place. We first met at our house and then 15th Street Harding Family Center and then Vernon Elementary for 9 months. And then Coeur d'Alene Seventh-day Adventist blessed us. We had no place to go after 9 months
we were desperate.
in the educational system at Vernon and met the pastor, met their administrator, and we had a wonderful time right here. We grew here.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Some wonderful folks started coming
Yeah.
here. I remember we had 12 values.
Right.
And every month I would preach a different
Preach a value.
And I preached many of the values here.
Yeah.
And then one of the just incredible man of God walks in.
John
John
and Paula Sanford.
And
We're
they used to
like,
sit right over there.
"What is
with their daughter
happening?"
and son-in-law.
Yeah.
And it was really, really cool.
It was when we were in this facility that the local Vineyard Church had shut down.
Yes.
We just kind of received everybody from
Yes.
that, and we were like, wow,
We
spirit-filled
did.
people. You know, all those movements changed the congregation, the face of the congregation.
Right.
A lot of strong Christians came in while we were here.
Yeah. And we're so thankful for the Seventh
We are
Day.
so
Open it up. I remember the pastor coming in,
Yeah.
greeting everyone
Yes,
and going,
yeah.
hey, we believe the same. We just have
Yeah.
this little different thing on the Sabbath. And it was very, very
And careful
neat.
with our carpets with the coffee.
Yeah. So what a great place.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Indiana Street. We were here for about 3 years.
Yeah.
Painted the building, all those pillars we put in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, we about wore this building out.
But we were so excited, guys, because we had been hauling around chairs and music equipment, and we were like, we actually have a place that we can
Stay.
have. Yes. Even though the nursery was in a closet and the
Yeah.
bathrooms were in the sanctuary.
In the sanctuary.
We were so happy.
Joe Tuttle's
We were so happy.
office was another closet.
Oh, 100%.
It was
the mop
crazy.
closet. Oh, yeah.
This is a place where we were doing water baptism, and I felt like the Lord told me, jump in the water baptism. And I jumped in and flooded our guests on the front row.
He didn't tell any of us that he was going to do that, so we just got blasted.
It's kind of fun.
We got a reputation in town. It worked in our favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great building. It's also the time during my wildest years in high school, and so I have memories of coming here and recognizing where I should be and where I really was. But this is also where we were when God really got a hold of my heart, and everything changed for me when I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
God used us. We started with one gathering.
Yeah.
Also up to 4
Oh
gathering
man,
here.
it was a Zoom. So we started small with what we had, and we had someone from the community come and say, "Hey, there's a food bank at a location every day of the week except Thursdays. Would you be our Thursday food bank?" And we said yes, with all the gusto you can imagine, with zero space for a food bank. But there is a counter inside of there, one counter, and we would put canned food and bread there every Thursday. Mindy Sizemore faithfully would go to Spokane and pick up goods, and we started what is now a huge market at the heart. Was started at a counter at this location.
Yeah. What a blessing. God.
I remember
bless.
we did our first single moms celebration here, and by the way, no space to do it. So that's when we started reaching out with the community. We worked with Let's Car Wash and did it there. And again, small beginnings, just I think we helped maybe 30, 40 moms, and now it's held at the fairgrounds. How many businesses get involved every year with
So
single
many.
moms?
We first started the very first Blessing of the Bites.
100%.
And it was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really learned, I think, like the value of vision at this facility, because I remember what it looked like before we did the remodel, and it did not feel like a church at all.
man, don't despise small beginnings.
That's it.
Hey, this is the first place that not the first place we moved to, but this was the first place that we actually purchased.
Yes.
Now, this is the first legitimate shirt of Heart of the City Church.
Check out that logo. I mean,
Check that out.
get it.
Check that out,
get it.
man. This is retro, baby.
That is
But
cutting edge.
yeah. That was, I don't know, that was cutting edge back in the day.
06.
But there are some special things happened at this facility.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I actually got engaged during a middle of a gathering here to my husband, and I did not see it coming because Seth actually had gotten engaged the day before, so it took me off guard. So we both got engaged when we were here, and then also me and Topher became youth pastors here, youth directors here.
One of the cool things we did here is we sent out our first church plant to Arizona.
Yeah.
Our youth pastors, Joe and Kirsten Tuttle, we sent them. That was the first time we said, "Come on, we're going to church plant."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was also kind of what paved the way for me to come on staff.
Right.
And that's so So in this building, our first weekend in this building was my first weekend
That's
at
right.
college. So I
That's
missed the
right.
very first weekend because I was going my freshman
Yeah.
year at Whitworth. Then obviously we got engaged while we were in this building. Both Jamie and I both got married while we were in this building.
beautiful.
My first day on staff was in this
Wow.
building. When I think about the Heart, like OG,
Right.
I think
This
about
is
this
it.
building.
Probably hundreds of people gave their life
Yeah.
to Christ here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Listen, you walk in there and you couldn't breathe.
Right.
We would be having church and it was so loud in the foyer, we'd send people out there going, tell them to calm down. We can't even hear in
Right.
the sanctuary.
Right.
So it was just out.
Yeah.
It was a revival facility.
The other thing is that we learned over the years that God blesses small things, and all we had was small things. We just, whatever we had in our hand to do, we did it. And we had started a food bank at our Indiana location, and all it was a counter. But here, it's like the Lord allowed us to grow a little bit. So the basement of this building is where we really made our mark with our food bank, which was
Yeah.
called Father's Market back in the day.
Yeah.
And we were able to expand here with
Yeah.
feeding the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great place.
Yeah. Good memories.
Church at the
Guys,
fairground.
I'll never forget. It was after our Christmas services in December at Emma, and we're like, thank you all for coming. Everybody, please pick up a chair. We're actually moving the whole church right now into storage.
We moved
We had storage at Texas Roadhouse. We're
Everywhere.
asking anybody with storage, will you store our stuff? And then here we go. We're going to meet. We're going to have church at the fairgrounds.
And so we came here, and what a blessing.
Oh,
people,
huge.
we grew here.
Huge.
We had the sound here. Our parking team, I think Craig was maybe
Oh, he
in
was
charge
over
of
it.
it.
Oh, yeah. It was-
We had
we established
speakers
it.
out here just
Oh, yeah.
bopping, and
We were
people.
so
This is
cool.
the parking lot that
We were
people.
so cool.
We were
So cool.
At least we
Muddy,
thought we were cool.
like people would come in with mud on the shoes, but it's okay because we're at the fairgrounds, right?
That first building right there is where we had our gatherings, and the second building was children ministry and our offices.
Offices,
We
yeah.
were pretty cool, but kind of
Pretty
ghetto.
ghetto, pretty ghetto.
Yeah. Hey, here we are. First of all, began with Brady and I, Seth, Jamie, and a small group of adults from Vancouver, Washington. We were at our house in 15th Street and Fernan and Locust and on and on and on. And man, we walked in here. No one ever knew. I came in here to buy a four-wheeler part. It was specialty back in the day.
Right.
God doesn't whisper in your ear that that's where you're going to be planting a church, huh?
Right, yeah. It was so beautiful because it just seemed like too good to be true to get something 5 acres in the middle of the city. It used to have 4 different buildings to it, but this place where you're seeing right now used to actually be what, Jonathan? A drive-through for
Drive-through,
parts,
yeah.
right? We made it into where all the life happens, our foyer. You'll notice names behind us. These are just some of the people that have given their hearts to the Lord over the years at the Heart.
Right. Yeah, we've even had to paint over that wall before.
Oh, yeah.
So just
names just keep
132 new names just
Right.
past week.
Right.
Not at gathering, but a collective of time. Yeah, on this side was all parts, and this side was where like 6, 7 garages where they worked on RVs and boats and whatever. The first time we came in here to really look at it, that was the sanctuary was the showroom. Bumper to bumper to bumper boats. And we're like, this is going to be it. And so it was really cool how this came together
And now
to
this
create.
area back here is exclusively for our kids. It's like a dream to have a
Right.
whole area for our kids. And then that second building, we've talked to you a lot about how our food bank has slowly grown. And now for the first time at Kathleen campus, it has its own building. Even being in this foyer reminds me of just some of the significant mile markers that happen at our Kathleen campus. Think about this during the sound.
You can't even breathe in here.
Full of people in here. Of course, Bridges Coffee Company, always a line there. But the other significant thing that happened here at our Coeur d'Alene campus is we paid it off. Hello, this campus is paid off. It's also where we sent out our second church plant, San Pedro Sula.
Hey, this is our first campus in Post Falls, Idaho. We thought it was going to be Kellogg.
Yep.
Doors got shut on that. And then all of a sudden, this came available, like 2.75 acres. This building is like a miracle.
Right.
A family in the church put on the roof. A family put on the church painted the inside.
Right.
Family in the church painted the outside. Everyone just
It
came
was a
together.
family affair.
It was amazing,
we were
wasn't
talking
it?
about, there used to be a house right over here, and we had a work day, and it couldn't have been worse weather, muddy, rainy, and we were sweating. So like Aslan was saying, steam was coming off us, and we're just,
so cool.
some of us had no work skills, and we were like doing some massive work trying to clean this place up.
We had a
But
55-gallon barrel
Oh.
on fire trying to stay warm, trees going.
totally family affair.
People
Family
cutting
affair.
down trees and
Yeah.
tearing up stuff. And we had the biggest bonfire that maybe I've ever seen back there. Like, oh my goodness. But you know what? This should be called like the Volkswagen, because
Yeah.
the family came together
That's
and
it.
did all of this just
Miraculous.
constantly,
Yeah.
and the driveway and
Yeah.
parking lot on the other side. And then on that same day, remember we did all the railroad crossing
right,
beams.
right,
And
right.
it's just been an amazing thing. And then all of a
Favorite
sudden,
memory is the Porta Lisa.
oh, Porta
Smack
Lisa.
down, middle of winter, you got to go to the bathroom. You just take yourself right
Porta
outside those
Lisa.
stairs, and you talk the walk of shame because everybody's counting how long you're in there.
And
Like,
you,
what's going on in
and
there?
you really want to do it, use it in the winter.
Oh, it's so
when
fun.
when it's hot, it's Porta Lisa, but it's still a porta potty.
It's a porta potty. I mean, sticks being used to unclog.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
to know each other really well.
Yeah, so this has been a wonderful
Yeah, it
place.
was.
Our first campus in
Yeah.
Post Falls,
Yeah.
Idaho.
Amazing.
Finally, Post
Here we are.
Falls, the final campus. How God connected us with this campus is
Unbelievable.
unbelievable. This used to be World's Gym, and then it was the Peak Gym. I remember working out right over there, and then all of a sudden, we're at a elders retreat, sound recap,
Oh, yeah.
leadership retreat, and this came on. And all of a sudden, we're like, we got to go check it out. Now, we had just bought the other campus right down the
now,
road.
the interesting thing too is we had our sound at our small Post Falls facility. It's getting ready to end, and one of the prophets says, "Wait a minute, God's going to do something. He's going to give you a facility 3 times this size. You're going to know because it's going to come at a really good deal."
And this was a great deal.
Unbelievable.
And all of a sudden, we started stepping through the doors. God just continued to open the doors. And now we bought it. God bought it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a God buy. Everything that we've ever had is a God
Right.
buy. And then, man, it was amazing to see all the different people come together.
Right.
This floor right here was the most
Oh,
ghetto.
more
tile
family work.
You
More
could even
family work.
imagine. We had work days, and people were just covered in tile dirt and painting. And I mean, this is a work of God. And just look around to see what God has done. It's just absolutely
It
beautiful.
is amazing too, because we've always loved the idea of being a place where the community wants to come, and this place is so mammoth. We actually have a school meeting upstairs right now, and a Christian business that's going downstairs. God knows our dreams and our hearts even better than we do.
Oh,
right?
it's been amazing. New sanctuary.
Come on.
This was a basketball court.
Wow.
And wow, the family that came together to
Yeah.
put this together,
pretty
to
precious.
paint it. This is like 3 or 4 coats of paint,
Yeah.
and everybody. I mean, our people put down the
Laid the-
towel
the
carpet and
carpet,
the
you bet.
stage, and of course these guys are the ones that does all the production, all
Right,
the
right,
sound,
right.
and all the just big screen, and it's just been a God thing what He's done here.
I think what else was just so cool, we're just reminiscing, right? This whole thing is so reminiscing, but we took a risk because we bought this building is around the corner from our other Post Falls campus. So for a season, we own 2 buildings around the corner from each other. But when you just know it's God. And so we get the permits to move in here right before Christmas. It was just a dream that Pastor Jason had, is to get in here by Christmas. We're meeting here in our Christmas gatherings, and we get an offer on 16th Avenue.
And we
I
always
mean-
longed for the other offer to be
A
a church. And now a church owns the other
The
property.
story's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like almost the same weekend we moved in,
What?
and they bought the other facility. And
Only God.
Only God. So we're very thankful for every location, from our home to 15th.
So special, so
To
meaningful, so many memories, so many
Fernand.
families, so many
Yeah.
stories.
Fairground, we were just talking
Wow.
on the way here of like, can you believe what God has done? I mean, straight
Yeah,
up,
it's
you
unbelievable.
guys, miracles. There's no way we could have figured
Yeah.
this out, bought any of this. He did it all.
He did it all.
And so we're just so thankful that God would use us in the heart.
Yeah.
And that wall in there says Jesus loves Post Falls, and he does.
he does.
And I feel like God's going to move in Post
Come on.
Falls like you would not.
Man, he is. There are wells being dug here.
Wells
There are
being
things going to take place here.
Good Friday,
wouldn't
we had
believe it.
25 guests.
Come on. Come on.
It was just been amazing what God's done.
So beautiful.
And so we love you guys, and thank you for joining us on the journey.